Hey guys, what's up? I'm Jay, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you how an average Chinese family makes lunch. Here we've got pre-cut potatoes, beef brisket, cabbage, pumpkin, and tomatoes. All chopped up ready to go. We also have some dried salted fish. These are all the ingredients we're using for our family lunch today. There are 6 of us living under one roof. My mom, my wife, myself, and my 3 boys. I've been out of work for 7 years, and my wife doesn't have a job either. We live as low-income folks here in China. I've mentioned this before. Once you hit 35 and lose your job in China, it's really tough to land another decent position. The only jobs you can usually get are security guard, food delivery driver, or taxi driver. I just don't want to do any of those, so I've stayed unemployed. Before I even realized it, more than 7 years have passed. Alright, let's start cooking our lunch. First dish, braised beef brisket with potatoes. This is the beef brisket. I've added soy sauce, salt, MSG, and chili peppers. Now toss the brisket into the pot and cook it on high heat. Beef brisket is really tough, so it needs a long simmer. Our first goal is to cook it until it's tender. After boiling it for more than 10 minutes, the brisket's partially cooked. Next, I'll transfer to a pressure cooker for another round of cooking. This step softens the meat all the way through, so it's easy to chew. If we skip the pressure cooker, the beef stays way too tough, and the texture will be terrible. Set the pressure cooker to cook for another 20 minutes. Timer's all set. Alright, we can work on the other dishes while we wait. I'll get 3 eggs ready first. I'm gonna make scrambled eggs with tomatoes later. This dish is super common all across China. People love it no matter if they're from northern or southern China, though the taste varies a little bit. Some versions are spicy, while others don't add any chili at all. First pour some oil into the pan. Let me see what dish my wife's gonna cook next. It's scrambled eggs with tomatoes. My wife's Chinese cooking is absolutely amazing. It's even better than restaurant chef's food. That's why my kids prefer eating at home over dining out. The dishes at restaurants just can't compare to their mom's cooking. Oh, she's frying the dry fish now. She just threw some ginger into the oil first. We fry the ginger beforehand to get rid of the fishy smell. These dry fish are pretty strong and fishy on their own. But this little trick takes all that fishy taste away, zero weird odor when you eat it. Next up, add soy sauce, salt, water, and a little MSG. Then we just let it simmer for a few more minutes. The beef brisket is almost done cooking. Let me show you what we've got around our kitchen. This is a typical layout for a regular Chinese home kitchen. I'm a new creator, focusing on documenting everyday life for regular people in China. I don't stick to one fixed topic, so if there's anything about China you're curious about or want to see firsthand, drop a comment down below. I'll film a dedicated video covering those topics when I get the chance. Please like, comment and subscribe. My channel is just getting started, and every like, comment, and subscription means the world to me. It should be fully cooked now. Time to take it out of the pot. My wife's cooking the dishes at the same time right now. The potatoes on the left are gonna go with the beef brisket. And over in that pan, she's pan-frying pumpkin. We've taken the tender brisket out of the pressure cooker. Now we'll simmer it together with the potatoes. This dish actually takes quite a few steps to make. Do people cook beef brisket this way where you're from? Drop a comment down below and tell me how brisket is prepared in your country. These are dried chili peppers and garlic, all chopped up and ready. Give it a stir every now and then, that way every piece cooks evenly. My wife just cut up some fresh chili peppers. Earlier she chopped dried chilies too. They're both peppers, but we use them for different dishes. Fresh chilies taste better for some meals, while dried chilies work best for others. She tossed a few cloves of garlic into the pot with the beef brisket. In China, we add garlic to tons of stewed dishes. It makes everything taste way more flavorful. After simmering for a long time, it's been about another 10 minutes, and the pumpkin's fully pan-fried now. The beef brisket is nearly ready too. This is the star dish for our lunch today. She's adding MSG and fresh chili peppers now. My wife's gonna taste it to check if there's enough salt and MSG. If it's bland, we'll add a little more seasoning. If we over-season it, just pour in some water to tone the flavor down. Looks like we didn't put enough salt, so she's adding some more now. Cooking isn't as easy as it seems. You gotta keep an eye on the heat the whole time. And constantly adjust all the seasonings too. Alright, the trickiest dish is finally done. Next up is this one scrambled eggs with tomatoes. Heat up the pan first, then pour in oil. Once the oil is hot, we're ready to cook. She tosses in the minced garlic and dried chilies to fry in the oil. It smells amazing. It'll really boost the flavor of the dish. My bias is not tomato and egg stir-fry, it's stir-fried cabbage. Cabbage is such a tasty veggie too. Here in China, we make a classic version cooked with lard, which is oil rendered from pork fat. It's incredibly flavorful and delicious, a well-known local dish. Now she's pouring in some soy sauce and vinegar. Then add a bit more salt and MSG. It's almost ready. You gotta stir-fry veggies on high heat really fast to lock in the flavor. If you cook them too long, they'll taste bland. It looks absolutely mouth-watering. Only one dish left, the tomato and egg stir-fry I've been waiting for. Please like, comment and subscribe. My channel is just getting started, and every like, comment and subscription means the world to me. First, whisk the eggs until they're well mixed. If there's anything about China you're curious about or want to see firsthand, drop a comment down below. I'll film a dedicated video covering those topics when I get the chance. Do people cook eggs this way where you're from? Add a pinch of salt to the tomatoes. Then pour in a little water, or they'll burn. Add MSG at the very end, then it's ready to plate out. Alright, all 5 dishes are finished. Let's tally up the costs. Beef brisket $10, potatoes $1, cabbage $1, tomatoes under $2, eggs under $2, dried fish $4. Total comes out to $22. That's a lunch for 6 people today.
但是要拍到这些人和菜不要拍的。
Let me have a taste first. The beef brisket is so tender. The cabbage is delicious too. The best part is all the flavors soaked right into it. It tastes amazing. The pumpkin's pretty good as well. The tomato and egg stir-fry is just average. Maybe the eggs were too large. Smaller ones would taste better. Still, the tomatoes have a nice tangy flavor. I'm gonna have another piece of beef brisket. That's all for today. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.